Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Deku had a reason to stay part 1. If you guys enjoy this what if and want to see part 2, comment down below and let me know before I start. Please do support for more awesome content and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your friends and check out the description in my playlist. The author of the story is 𝗵𝗲𝗵𝗲 from Wattpad. So let's start the video. Name: Izuku Yagi likes. His family, heroes: Todoroki and Bakugo. Twins: dislikes, villains, RPST, perverts, discrimination. Name: Izuku Yagi likes. His family, heroes: Todoroki and Bakugo. Twins: dislikes, villains, RPST, perverts, discrimination. Name: Izuku Hatake likes. His ℕ cats, spending time with us girls, training alone with or without his girls. Dislikes: Yagi family with passionate hate Bakugo and Todoroki twins and the same as the other. Dislikes. Dislikes: Yagi family with passionate hate Bakugo and Todoroki twins and the same as the other. Dislikes: This is how he looks after Kakashi though him love interest. 𝗵𝗲𝗧𝗵𝗲 main: This is how he looks after Kakashi though him love interest. 𝗵𝗲𝗧𝗵𝗲 main: Rest of the ℕ. Lily Fuma Akari Hanun the right and 𝐒𝐩𝐢𝐴𝐵 the left. Akari Hanun the right and 𝐒𝐩𝐴𝐵 the left. Akari Hanun the right and 𝐒𝐩𝐴𝐵 the left. 3 Izuku abilities are the same as Kakashi. Very long, just so you know if you don't just search him up. Izuku will have the Sharingan in his right eye and it will be covered, not like Kakashi but have his face will be covered. Mostly like Kakashi since he taught Izuku everything. At the quirk doctor, the Yagi family was there and the doctor came with the results. Doctor: Sorry ma'am, but your son is quirkless and your daughter have the same quirk as you but stronger. As 𝐭𝐸𝐲 heard that her daughter has a stronger quirk than hers, she popped up with Izumi in her hands celebrating and just left Izuku there and drove off, forgetting that he existed. Izuku: Didn't she forgot about me? Doctor: She sure did, but I'll say this, you too can be a hero, don't let that stop you, okay? With some determination, Izuku looked at the doctor and gave him a nod, knowing that he got someone that believes in him. Izuku: Thank you doctor, when I become a hero you would be the first person I will make a call on. The doctor gave Izuku a smile, knowing that once he do he'll be there to hear it. Doctor: By the way, my name is Adam, okay, just so you know. Izuku: Thank you Adam, I will not forget your name. As Izuku left with determination, not knowing that he'll starts for him there. As soon as he gets home, no one cares that he came after his announcement. He went to the park and made a friend named Momo. She asked him if he had a quirk. He told her he was quirkless but wasn't going to give up. She was happy for him and she was the second to tell him the same thing Adam said to him. But now Izumi and the rest came and now decided to pick on Izuku. Izumi: Hey Deku, I heard that you were quirkless. Is there a reason why you hanging out with the quirked, you freak? Izuku: Because I wanted to. You are not gonna make me scar. As he tried to finish, he got hit with an explosive quirk by the twins. Katsuki: Give up trying to be a hero, you useless Deku. Katsuki: Yeah, you dumbass, get missed, you shouldn't be near him, he will give you the quirkless. Momo: No, I will not leave him even if it gets me quirkless. Izumi: Don't come crying when you are quirkless like him. Walks off and mutter beach with the both of them hearing her. Izuku: Why did you stay? Momo: Because if I'm going to be a hero, I rather protect you than leave you. I see they are nothing but fame and glory and not the heroic type. Izuku: Thank you Momo, I will not forget that you did this for me. Momo: You're welcome Izu. As 8 years passed, Izuku been beaten by Izumi every time he fought back. She lies on him to 𝐭𝐸𝐲 and 𝗵𝗃𝗏 that he hit her, they punish him. One night 𝐭𝐸𝐲 and 𝗵𝗃𝗏 wanted to tell Izumi something. 𝐭𝐸𝐲: Izumi sweetie, come down, we want to tell you something. Izumi: Okay Momo, I'm coming now. As she came, she was wondering what they was gonna tell her. 𝐭𝐸𝐲: Well sweetie, I wanted to tell you that 𝗵𝗃𝗏 inflated himself. 𝗵𝗃𝗏: We are heroes and that we want you to inherited my quirk. Izumi: What is your quirk? 𝗵𝗃𝗏: My quirk is 𝗲𝗏. As 𝗵𝗃𝗏 told her, little did they know is that Izuku was listening and hoping that Izumi will tell them that he deserves it more. Izumi: Why not give it to Izuku? He's quirkless. 𝗵𝗃𝗏: He doesn't deserve it, he shows no determination at all and he's a little beach. As Izuku heard that, he packed his things and he left angrily at them and wrote them a note knowing that they don't care about him. But right before he left, he heard 𝗏𝗏𝗏 coming angrily at him, wanting to talk to him. 𝗏𝗏𝗏: Listen you little brat, I'm tired of yours, I'm going to brand you right now, let's go. As Izuku tried to fight back and beg for forgiveness, it fell on deaf ears and she got him to the hospital. "Inko, I want to brand this child right now," he kept his constant bullying to his little sister. "Nurse, very well ma'am, right this way." As they followed her, they made it Izuku was already in tears that he is getting branded quirkless, all for something he didn't do, but little did he know is that he's got a Sharingan placed in his eye. After he got branded they left and Izuku continues with his bags and left. He texted Momo saying he left and he won't come back. She was sad but understood since her and her family has been helping him with everything. As Izuku was running he had bumped into a man who looked to be in his 20s with gray hair and with a headband on his eye. "Kakashi, hey there, are you alright and where are you going with those bags at a young age?" Izuku, "Yes, I'm alright and my parents neglected me over my sister for a quirk and that she lies on me saying I bully her, which didn't, and they branded me just now a moment ago." As Izuku shows his branded mark, Kakashi saw that and his Sharingan that was placed in his eye. "Kakashi, I see, how about I take you as my own and have you train?" Izuku, "Are you sure you want a quirkless nobody like me?" Kakashi chuckles, "Why yes, and if I be frank with you I'm quirkless as well, but I got something to tell you that I know you have. You want to know what it is?" Izuku was confused but wanted to know what he meant. Izuku, "Yes I do, and I never got your name, as if you never know mine's." Kakashi, "Very well, my name is Kakashi Hatake." Izuku, "My name is Izuku." Kakashi, "Seems to be since you are disowned." Izuku, "I got disowned." Kakashi, "Yes, that what it means when you get branded like that." Izuku was depressed but forgot that Kakashi wanted to tell him something. Izuku, "Oh yeah, you said that you wanted to tell me something, right? What was it?" Somehow Kakashi got a mirror so he can show Izuku what he got. Kakashi, "You got something that is called a Sharingan." Izuku, "What's a Sharingan?" Then he starts mumble about what it is and is it a quirk? Kakashi, "I will let you know one thing, it's not a quirk and it's something that you use off your 𝗧𝗪, and before you mumble again about 𝗧𝗪, it's like a life force that you use to do anything like walk up trees or walk in water." Izuku was amazed that he got something more than a quirk and is intrigued on training it. Izuku, "Okay, but you say I have a Sharingan but I don't see it anywhere." Kakashi, "That's because it's in your eye." Shows Izuku his Sharingan, shows Izuku his Sharingan that what Izuku sees. "What, that one thing with the comma?" Kakashi, "It's called a tomo, trust me, it's more than one, you just have to train it and dehar it as well, and one more thing, do you want me to adopt you as my own?" Izuku, "If you are willing to then I don't mind including being your son." Kakashi, "Very, let's go, and to be honest I'm surprised that you are not freaking out about having the Sharingan in your eye, but you need to cover that so you won't go blinded in." Izuku, "Okay," rips his shirt and covered it tightly as. Kakashi takes Izuku to the Leaf Village. Kakashi told him that they would be going to a village, which Izuku accepts and kept going with him. That's it for this chapter. Till next time, 𝗧𝗵𝗲 lover out. Plus next, 6 years of training and reunion with a loved one. After Kakashi took Izuku under his wing as a mentor and son, he took him to the Leaf Village where he can train him mostly everything he knows, and since that he is intelligent he took them to the school where both Naruto and Sasuke went to, and surprisingly, he did the ninjutsu Kakashi taught him basically, and he went through basic training on his 𝗧𝗪 in elementary school and he passed with flying colors, and since there were no middle or high school, Kakashi taught him the same way he taught the other 3, but he didn't do the bell since it was just him. -2 years Izuku learned how to 𝗧𝗪, and working the last month he mastered how to use it. -4 years Izuku mastered his shadow clone and switcheroo with people and objects. -6 years Kakashi taught Izuku how to use all of the Sharingan to its max and taught him all of his abilities to the point where Izuku is starting to look like him, same scar and everything. -8 years Kakashi taught Izuku since he was done with his Sharingan technique, so he teaching him everything and everyone about things in life, and Izuku was taking most things to life. While Izuku was with Kakashi, Momo on the other hand was depressed. She didn't talk to no one but her parents because Izuku was gone and she felt useless. She made up her mind that she will be a hero just in case Izuku doesn't make it back, or if he does. She has been straining day and night at a certain time. She goes to school and talked to no one unless it was the teacher. She was cold and ruthless to others that grabbed a certain half and half that bullied and got Izuku disowned. He asked her out and she said no many of times and she left, but she was lucky enough to get away from the half and half, but she wasn't lucky to get away from the slime monster. But before all this happened, we go to the Yagis, who are now enjoying themselves and not caring about anything in the world. 𝗏𝗏, honey, can you pass the salt? 𝗬𝗵𝗲 sure was about to pass it until they heard a knock. 𝗬𝗵𝗲, I'll get it. As he went towards the door, he saw everyone there that was related to them. 𝗬𝗵𝗲, nice to see y'all here. What brings y'all here? 𝐈𝐵𝐿𝐽𝐽, we are here to see my nephew. 𝗏𝗏, nephew? What do you mean? Everyone gasped that 𝗏𝗏 said that. Gran Torino, Izuku, your son, the oldest one, we are here because it's the twins' birthday. 𝗏𝗏 now realized along with All Might that they had forgotten about Izuku, and to make it all worse, 𝗏𝗏 and branded him and disowned him without a care in the world about his side of the story. 𝗏𝗏, crying my baby boy. Everyone was confused on why she was crying. Endeavor, 𝗏𝗏, why are you crying? You haven't done anything bad. 𝗏𝗏, yes we've been neglecting him, and what come to worst, we branded him. Everyone was shocked that they branded Izuku until Gran Torino smacked All Might in the head and got a full beat down from the rest of the guys. Nizu, 𝐎𝐻𝐻, have any idea what will happen if people find out that Izuku is branded? He would die, and you did this to him. What gives? All Might, Izumi told us he was bullying her and her friends with marks on her and crying. Nizu, Izumi, is that true? Izumi, fake crying. Yes he did. Detective T, lie. Izumi, 𝗧𝗏, Detective T, you are lying. He never bullied you. Tell us the truth, young lady. Everyone was shocked that Izumi lied and said that he bullied her. All Might, why would you lie to us that Izuku bullied you? He was your brother. 𝗏𝗏, did you and the rest bullied Izuku? Izumi, no, we would never. Detective T, lying again. Izumi, okay fine, we bullied him because he was weak. He doesn't deserve to be here in this family. You two are no better. You listened to my lie and neglected him because he didn't have a quirk, and you points at All Might. You could have gave him the quirk, but you said that he was just a little beach, where you are the bigger one here, and to let you know, me and the gang hate him. Detective T, she's telling the truth. 𝗏𝗏, why would you hate someone for something he couldn't control? Izumi, better question is, why didn't you talk to him about it? And don't think I didn't know that you left him at the doctor's office that day. Everyone was even more shocked that 𝗏𝗏 left him at the doctor's office. Gran Torino, so not only you neglected him, branded him, you left him there after Izumi got her quirk. You two are not heroes, and All Might Nana would be rolling in her grave knowing that her successor had picked the wrong person as a bully. 𝗧𝗏, I'm cutting ties with you all and finding my nephew. 𝗏𝗏, please let us be better parents. Ray, better parents please. You literally listened to 𝗓𝗏 and disowned him. He's not even your son for real. You wear. All Might, don't talk to my wife that way. Endeavor, you is just as bad as her. You knew about Izuku being quirkless, and yet you call him a beach. You're the beach here, and I can't wait to talk to these little demon spawns that we created. Ray, me to they f thinking beating the quirkless is fun. Mitsuki and Masaru, we are as well. They are literally getting the SHT beaten out of them. Everyone, including Mitsuki, was shocked to see that her husband has cussed, but it turned her on, and he felt that even if he was a mile away. Masaru, what, they just set the line, and now I'm heavily pissed about that. They wanna pick in the week we gon' show them. Mitsuki, Ray, and Endeavor was agreeing to it, but Fuyumi came to Izumi and slapped the SHT out of her. Fuyumi, you is just a prick. You are willing pick on your brother for something he didn't control and have the nerve to hate him. I promise to God that if Izuku comes back with a quirk or something more, then that I hope he picks on y'all and give you a taste of your own medicine. Everyone who didn't neglect Izuku was agreeing to it, and it then done on those three. What if Izuku does get a quirk, or worse, what if he works for AFO? Nizu, before we all leave, I just want to say that Izumi, your recommendation has been denied. You will be taking the normal test, and same goes for your kids Ray, Endeavor, Mitsuki, and Masaru. The four parents, we already know we are definitely taking theirs away. Nizu, very well, and 𝗏𝗏 Toshi, your paycheck will be cut. You will not get paid as you will work at UA at all. Hell, I'm thinking of lowering your rank, but I'll let you know when, and you will be giving the quirkless all your donations to honor Izuku, and if Izuku ever gets back, you are his beach, and don't you dare trying to earn his forgiveness. You got me. Both, but Nizu, beach, did I stutter or did I not say you got me? Both. Yes sir. Nizu, you young lady and the rest of your F-up crew will take anger management. You got it, maggot. And also you and them will be wearing canceling quirks as well to see and prove that you have improved. Izumi was at the point of beyond scared straight that he is literally owing her and her family. Her whole attitude for Izuku has changed. She realized that she was a villain to him and that she destroyed her brother-sister relationship with him. Izumi, yes sir. Izuku, I'm sorry big brother, I will become a hero for you now. We fast forward to the part where Izuku is ready to leave the village and get ready for UA. Kakashi, son, before you go, there's a house in the city where UA is at. Just follow this address and you will be there. The money will be there, and if you want to know, it's 99 million K there, and everything is set up for you. All you need is good and accessories. Izuku, thank you father, I won't let you down. Kakashi, I know you want. Now show the world what you made of. As Izuku left, he went to go see the house that was set for him, and once he got there he was amused that he can have all of this. As Izuku left, he went to go see the house that was set for him, and once he got there he was amused that he can have all of this. Once he saw that, he knew that he can drive OFC, he had earned it during his time in the village. Once he saw that, he knew that he can drive OFC, he had earned it during his time in the village. So he went inside and looked all around. His living room, here, bedroom, guest bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. Izuku was impressed that he get to have a house like this, but he had an unexpected knock on the door and he went to go see who it was, and what he saw was impressive. Bathroom. Izuku was impressed that he get to have a house like this, but he had an unexpected knock on the door and he went to go see who it was, and what he saw was impressive. What he saw was ignore the hearts that both Enju and Akari have. Ignore the hearts that both Enju and Akari have. Izuku? Oh hello, how can I help you? 3. Lily, yes, we noticed that this home here is yours, so we took the courage of your neighbors to come and greet you. Izuku, oh that's very nice of you, thank you for taking the time to be here. Akari, you're welcome, but is there a reason why there's a headband that say Leaf Village? Enju elbowed her, telling her that's rude to ask, but they noticed that he's a ninja. Enju, I'm so sorry about her, sometimes she needs to learn when not to ask rude questions. Izuku, it's okay, and besides, before we get into details, would you like to come in? Lily, are you sure we don't want to intrude, especially when you just got in? Izuku, I'm sure, come in. As they came in, they noticed that everything that was in the house are set up nicely and even have pictures of him and Kakashi. Izuku, and you miss with the yellow hair, what's your name so I can answer your question? Akari, oh how rude of me, my name is Akari. Hineo said it while she blushed. Izuku, what about you two? Lily, my name is Lily Fuma Enju, and my name is Enju Seinji. Izuku, that are appealing aims for 3 appealing girls. Now Akari, into your question, it's simple, I am a ninja from the Leaf Village. As the 3 are shocked that he is a ninja from a village they are trying to go to, and they blushed before he answered the question. Lily, I didn't know that you came from there. Izuku, is it wrong to come from there? Enju, no, it's that the 3 of us are trying to get there but we couldn't find it. Izuku, may I ask why? Akari, please do not tell anyone about this, but we are ninjas as well. Izuku was shocked and surprised that these 3 girls are ninjas just as him. Izuku, can I ask you this, so you 3 have churka? All 3, hi Izuku, so there is more than just the Leaf, Sand and Sound Village then? Enju, they're more than just your village. Izuku, yes, but a later time, I need to go to the store, I see you later. All 3, see you later, saying it with a blush. As Izuku went to the store, he saw the sludge monster with a hostage, and he looked real close to see his lover trapped in there, and it looks to see that she was crying for help, so he went to go save her. As Momo was tapped inside the sludge, she was trying to get out, but she was failing miserably. Momo, this is it, I can't even say I love you to Izuku, as she thought that she sees someone that looks to be Izuku, but she almost faded out until she was let go by the sludge that was screaming in agony. Sludge Village, what the hell is your problem, kid? Not knowing he let Momo go. Izuku, you have someone that I care about the most, you pages. As Izuku saw Momo, he rushed toward her with heroes saying don't go, because he heard that the heroes saying that they don't have the right quirk. So he rushed in and got her out, and with that Izuku gave him 2 options. Izuku, I'll give you 2 options. 1, you can surrender and I put you in this bottle. Randomly grabs 1 from his butt, or 2, I can kill you where you stand now. Think wise on this. Sludge, I surrender, whatever you do, just don't kill me. As the sludge saw that Izuku was gonna Chidori him, the sludge thought wise and just surrender. Izuku, very well, you chose to live then die, now get in this bottle. Sludge, scared, yes sir. As the sludge got in the bottle, Izuku tossed it to the pros, who were angry that Izuku stole the spotlight from them. Izuku, Before you say that I illegally use my quirks, it's not a quirk, and don't say that it's dangerous because it's a hero's duty to put their lives on the line. You just do it for fame and money, you fake but heroes. And now you my lady. As he said the last part looking at Momo, she blushed but she couldn't help the feeling of knowing him. As they are waking away. Momo, before you continue, do I know you? Izuku, I'm hurt that Michan doesn't know me. As he was exaggerated his display, she realized that Izuku saved her again, not once but twice. Momo, Izu, you saved me again, no least, and you've grown to a handsome guy, said while blushing Izuku. Thank you, and you've grown mature. Why did you let the villain catch you anyways? As Momo blushed, she noticed that he got his eyes covered. It didn't hear what he said until he tapped her shoulder. Momo, I'm sorry, what? I said, why did you let him catch you? Izuku said, starting to get a little impatiently. Momo, oh, it was because that you were gone for so long. I really gotten cold to everyone but my parents and my teachers. Izuku, looks like someone is in love with me. Said, teasing her. Momo, be quiet, but I do. When I saw that you left I was sad, but why didn't you text me? Izuku, sorry, I was busy training and my phone was outdated. Momo, sorry about that, I should have known that one. Izuku, you good, and besides you would have probably got a new phone and number after that. Momo, you right, I did. Izuku, have some people became your friend after I left? Momo, only a few. I told them why I was cold and they understood why, and they told me that one day that I'll see you again. Izuku, well you did and I'm here. Momo, yeah, but where are you going anyways? Izuku, I'm just going to the store to buy the necessary goods for my house that I'm living in. Momo, oh wait, you said you are living in a house. Izuku, yep, all alone with my money coming in every month and the rent getting paid each month. Momo, how much do you have? You know in your account if you got one. Izuku, 99 million 𝐾 asked. Momo, that's more than my family ever made, and how did you even do it? Izuku, remember that day when I told you I was leaving? Yeah, after I got branded, a guy who was a ninja took me to his home village and trained me because I had something that was worth being reached about. Momo, oh, I'm guessing that the headband you got on your eye says that. Izuku, yeah, and I know you are curious, you want to see it. Momo, if you don't mind, yeah. As Izuku showed her, she was amused by it and she couldn't stop looking at it. Momo, that is so cool, how did you even get it? Izuku, well apparently. Momo, wait, I just realized you said you got branded, how come? Izuku, let's get back and I'll tell you the whole story. Momo, okay, in her cheery voice. As they got back to Izuku place, which was down the street from Momo house, Momo was surprised that he moved down the street from her. Momo, I didn't know you live down the street from me. Izuku, yeah, I didn't know that either. Really didn't, for real, he just moved there the same day he saved her. Momo, have you met someone new today before you saved me? Izuku, yeah, I did, they were cute. 𝗧𝗵𝗄 Momo was jealous cause she knew who he was talking about and that they were the same ones she was talking about being cold to others. But don't worry, if I had to choose I'd choose you to be mine. Izuku said reluctantly. As she blushed more and more that someone fine as Izuku said that to her. Her phone ringed, snapped her out of it and see that her Momo called. Momo, Izu, hold on, my mom is calling me. Izuku, in the other room, okay, when you're done I'll tell you everything. Momo, okay. As Momo answered the phone. Momo, hello Mom. Samantha, I saw in the news that you were captured by a villain and got rescued. Are you okay, and where are you? We need to see the new neighbor that moved in at the appealing house at the end. Momo, actually how about you come over? I'm already there, and yes, I'm fine. There's something I need you to see once you get here. Samantha, okay, me and your father are on our way then. Momo, very well, I see you then. Izuku, so how was the call? Momo, it's good, Mom and Dad are coming over. Would you mind telling them once they get here? 𝐻𝐸𝐽 about your sudden disappearance and sudden return. Izuku, sure thing, I actually miss y'all three. Momo, we did too. As Momo parents came by, they had welcomed Izuku but didn't know that it was him. Izuku, thank you for welcoming me here to the neighborhood, auntie and uncle. As they realized who he was, they gave him a big hug indicating they missed him so much and that he bring their daughter from the coldness of her attitude. Samantha, may I ask why you got a headband over your head? And I. John, yeah, please enlighten us. Momo, he was just about to explain it, you are just in time to hear it. As they all sat down, Izuku told them everything, and it literally infuriated all of them knowing that he was the nicest person they met. John, are you still going to be a hero? Izuku, yes, and right now I'm going to show you why I got a headband over my eye. Before that, what does that say? 𝗬𝗵𝗲 asked, pointing to the sign that's on his headband. Izuku, it says Leaf Village, letting you know, just making it up. I know the real thing. I watched Naruto before, as all three understood where he came from. They were happy that he got out of the Yagi house in one piece, and is astonishing the fact that Izuku house is more clean and respectable. John, hey Izuku, before we go we would want to know something if you don't mind us asking. Izuku, anything uncle, what's going on? John, how would you like to be in an arranged marriage with our little girl here? Pointing to Momo, that is now blushing hardcore. Izuku, I would say that I don't mind, considering the fact that I love her, but her choice matters as well, so she needs a say in this before I give you my final answer. John, wise choice to have her believe that it's her choice. What about you Momo, what you like to mar? Momo, yes, I would love to. This, where do we sign? 𝗬𝗵𝗲, someone is willing to marry her Prince Charming. Said, teasing her. Momo realized what she said because she knew that Izuku consider her in this predicament, and she went with it. Momo, mother. As everyone laughed at this, they failed to realize that Lily Akari and Enju was outside looking in and was sad that Momo is gonna marry Izuku. Trio, I hope she is willing to share. By the way, the girls didn't get his name, but they will soon before UA. That's the end of this chapter. Till next time, is a Momo lover out next chapter, going to UA after, USJ and exposed later. Sports festival and confession as Izuku and Momo singed the marriage papers. Momo wanted to live with Izuku so they can be together more, and Izuku didn't mind since she was his fiancée. With Izumi and her crew, they were mad or pissed off that their recommendation for cancel and beyond, that everyone who was involved got blacklisted and sent to juvenile for their crimes, along with the teachers as they went to jail. The school got shut down for what has happened for Izuku. Luckily Momo had transfer in her second year because she kept on getting harassed by Shoto. She told him about what Shoto did to her, and he told her she doesn't have to worry because he will handle him. With Izumi and her group. Izumi, why did we have to bully Oni-chan again? Cause I see that we F up our recommendation. Katsuki, because that F-Deck got smacked by his twin. Katsumi, it wasn't his fault, it was yours. You were the reason why we bully him, and we see that you didn't want him to stop, you wanted him to die, and don't forget you told him to tie by jumping off the roof. And for the first time daddy cuss us out. You literally made my life worst. I wanted Icon to not die, but it ended up as we hated him because of your dumbass. Izumi, yeah, dumbass. Katsumi, I don't know why you even trying to side with me. You were right with him and you decided to lie so much that they believe you and have him disowned. What were you thinking? Izumi, I didn't want him to be a hero. Katsumi, and by lying on him you knew damn well that he didn't hurt us, and yet you decided to do that. Izumi, shut up bitch, you were there too. It was either you were with us or we told them that it was your idea. Shoka, sigh, I knew it was a bad idea. We should have been there than having to bully him and think he would be scared, so you even know that we made his life hell to begin with. Now he has a story that he survived all of this just because we hated him for being a hero. Shoto, I don't see why y'all are bitching. He is weak to begin with. The girls, you don't get it. We are the weakest ones. How are we gonna be heroes and we can't even protect Izuku without using out quirky butt? Shoto, you really are willing to protect the weak. What's gotten into y'all? Nizu, what's gotten into them is that they are not in it for fame. Too half and half. Dumbass, you may be the number 2 hero, son, but don't think I can stop you for becoming a hero. Because I'll say this, a hero is willing to protect, and you 2 points at Shoto and Katsuki are not fit to be heroes. Katsuki, and what gives you the right to say that? 𝐻𝐸𝐈 rat. Nizu, the Japanese hero commissioner. As he said that they came out and literally gave them blacklist and sent to juvenile that's ready for them to go to prison when they get older. Nizu, are you 3 willing want to join them that's set for them to prison when you get older? Girls, no sir, we are not. Nizu, good, have y'all learned your lesson? Izumi, yes we have. Shoka, what will happen if we find Zuzu? Katsumi, we are gonna marry him and not have him be a hero and a stay-at-home husband. Izumi, I like that idea. Shoka, who said that you are having him? Izumi, what you mean by that? Katsumi, you said it yourself, you hated him. We didn't, so we are gonna marry him, not you. Think you should have thought twice about what you said. Shoka, yeah, you and the boys wanted him to die, we didn't. Izumi, if I can't marry him, so can y'all. Katsumi, and what you gonna do about it? Your brother less. Izumi, new flash, you are as well. Katsumi, you beach. Shoka, Shut your beach asses up, we all brotherless here, I don't know why you are fighting anyways. As the girls calm down, they are literally depressed that Izuku is gone and that they are lonely wishing he was there. Then something hit them in their hearts. Shoka, you girls feel that? Katsumi, yeah, my heartache for some reason. Izumi, is it because of Oni-chan? As they look at each other, they were certain that it's not him, even if so. Izumi/Shoka/Katsumi, Oni-chan/Zuzu/Ikenyou. Better not cheat on us. As we go back, Momo stopped for some reason. Izuku, something wrong. Momo, I feeling like killing someone with Lily. Akari and Enju, Lily, you girls feel that? Akari, yes, something feels like other than Momo someone wants to take something from me. All Enju can do was just light up in anger. Her quirk is lighten her is a better version of Denki's. It's that she doesn't go stupid if she goes overboard, and she for hers. Lily and Akari forgot that she lights up when she gets mad. Next day it was Yue Izuku along with Momo, and the girls drove up there and parked until a certain blue-haired idiot decided to act like he is someone father. Blue-haired, what are you doing parking here? This is for teachers only. Izuku, if your dumbass don't pay attention, we are allowed to park here. C points at student parking. Carry on, but I hurt you. As he did carry on, Izuku feel like it wouldn't be the last of him, but let it go for now. Enju, something tells me that Zuzu is going to hurt him someday. Akari, Lily and Momo smirked. Zuzu. Enju blushed and became at Sundra. Enju, what do you mean? It's not like I like him or anything. HMPF. Momo, Sundra Queen is right here, says jokingly Enju, I am not. Looks away. Akari. She went from sun to deer. As they continue, a certain brown-haired girl was staring at Izuku and was thinking that she should take all of his money, but little does she know is that Akari was reading her mind. Akari, it is rude to take someone money, you gold digger. Looks at Ochako. Ochako, W, what do you mean I wasn't going to take no one's money? Akari, oh, you think I was born yesterday? Well, guess what? In case you didn't notice, I read you mind and you want to take Izzy money. Well, guess what? You are not doing it. Blocks Izuku from her. Izuku, is it me or both? Akari and Enju are overprotected. Lily and Momo, they are. As they walked to the exam room, they took the recommendation test. Yes, Izuku is taking recommendations because his fiancé parents recommended him. As they went and took the test, they were done within minutes of the test and turned it into present Mike. Present Mike, are you sure that you five are done? Izuku, yes we are. Whisper but loud enough for Mike to hear it. Uncle Mike. As present Mike heard that, he had tears coming down but quickly wiped them away, and he looked at Izuku, and Izuku gave him a saying, yes it's me, come to me when I'm done, I'll tell you everything. Once Izuku left, present Mike texted Nizu and Aizawa that Izuku is back but told them not to let them know that he's back. And in this one I know I was gonna have the girls confess, but I'll gonna let them confess before they even know that he's going out. As Izuku was minding his business, the girls were still sad that Momo was his fiancé, and Momo knew about it to begin with. Momo, girls, I know you like Aizu. Akari, W, what do you mean? Momo, what I mean is I allow you three to date him, but you'll have to be engaged to him as well, knowing the fact that y'all know him in short period of time. Lily, are you sure we don't want to ruin your relationship with him? Momo, I'm sure, and besides I alone can't satisfy him. All three had blush on their face that they are somewhat able to satisfy him against along with Momo. Enju, if you are okay with sharing him, then we don't mind confessing to him then. Momo, okay, let me get him then. Hey Izuku, my love, I need to talk you. Izuku came to them waiting for them to start the exam. Izuku, you needed something. Momo, yeah girls, tell him. Lily, Izuku, when you came into our neighborhood we were expecting that you would see us for our bodies. Enju, but you didn't. You saw us for who we really are and didn't judge us because of our family. Akari, and mostly you were not after our money, and there's one thing we would like to tell you. L/E/, we love you, will you be our boyfriend and possibly our fiancé? Izuku, girls, I'm flattered that you love me, but... Momo, I'm willing to share, but I will be your alpha. Izuku, okay then I am willing to be your boyfriend/fiancé. As each girl kissed Izuku, he kissed them back and they are shocked that he was a good kisser. Izuku, now let's go to the exam before we miss it. His HM, hi Lily. Izuku, is it okay if we give you a nickname? Izuku, yeah, I don't mind. As each girl gave him a nickname, Momo, Aiza and Juzuzu, Akari, Izzy, Lily, darling Izuku, look, the exam is starting. As the exam starts, Izuku feels like he was being watched by a certain person and he looked to see Aizawa looking at him. Izuku, you alright there? You've been staring for quite a while now. Aizawa, can I talk to you for a moment? Izuku, yeah sure. As they walked away to a place where no one was following. Aizawa, is it true? Izuku, is it the what? Aizawa, is it true that you're Izuku up under that mask and headband? Izuku takes his make and headband but still had his eye closed so he wouldn't use his power on Aizawa. Izuku, yes I am, and before you ask why is my eye closed, it's because I don't want to use my lower in you. Aizawa, is there a way for me to not get hurt? And welcome back nephew. Izuku, thank you and sorry right now I'm not in a good mood, but when I am I'll tell you because of you know who that's in that room. Aizawa, very well I'll hold you to that, but why the mask though? As Izuku or his headband back on, Izuku told him everything that he did when he disappeared. Aizawa, I'm glad that someone in this world is willing to train people even if they don't have a quirk, and I did know that the Sharingan OS that's strong. Is it what you got in your eye right now? Izuku, yes, but I'm only have it as my first stage because if I use the others as I said it as is I'll go blind in that eye, and trust me I can clearly see out that eye as well. Aizawa, during the quirk assessment I want you to go all out, and did you know that Shoto and Katsuki are in juvenile? Izuku, no really, what for? Aizawa, talking SHT. But knowing Nizu he probably gonna have them in a villain rehab. Izuku, sometime it's not worth taking someone out knowing that they are intending to make someone life worst, but if he does, which I no doubt he will put them in a rehab. Nizu somehow pops out of Aizawa's scarf that Izuku felt somewhere near when Aizawa mentioned him. Izuku, is there a reason why you were in his scarf? Nizu, the world may never know, but I'm glad that you are back. Izuku, most of us missed you. Izuku, what you mean by most of you? You mean the ones who didn't neglect or everyone in general? Nizu, the ones who didn't neglected you. Izuku, oh in that case I actually miss y'all too, but something tells me that you are letting them go for some reason. Nizu, yes I am, but the thing is I want you to keep them in order. If they try anything you are authorized to kill them, but make sure you hide the body. I don't want no hero finding out that you did it. Izuku, so that you can keep the reputation of this school. Nizu, you know me well. Izuku, I mean who wouldn't though? Nizu looked at him saying you know who they are. Izuku, fair point, but thing is they are stupid, so anyone else other than them. Nizu, looks like Kakashi has trained you well. I would like to see him one day and probably play chess if he does. Izuku, he does, and sometimes he gossips, so be mindful. Nizu, noted. Aizawa, so who's watching the students doing the exam? Izuku, my guess would be Nizu, present Mike. Izuku, I thought so, let's get back shall we? Nizu, we shall. Do you also play chess? Izuku, I do, he taught me how to play. Aizawa, one more thing, what about the girls you are with? Izuku, my fiancés. Both of them looked at him as if he was joking, but they saw a straight face. And saw that he wasn't joking. Izuku, what? Aizawa, nothing, it just that we thought that you were joking. Izuku, nope I am not. As they got back they witnessed that Izumi is caught under the rumble and that the 0-pointer was about to step on her. Izuku, I may hate her but I have to save her. As Izuku teleported, it shocked almost everyone except his 𝐻𝗪 because they wasn't expecting that he could do that. Izumi, this is it, I didn't even try to get Oni-chan to forgive me. Well, at least I can get to see him again right before it step in her. Izuku used his Chidori on the 0-point and it was immediately destroyed. Izumi, thank you sir for your help. Izuku, even though I don't want to but I had to. You're welcome, don't get so reckless next time. Izumi, thank you, and I won't. I hope I see you in UA. Izuku, I don't, but I don't have a choice in the say. I hope the same. Teleports back. Momo, hey, ready to go? Izuku, yeah, let's go. And girls, since we are gonna be fiancés, I will show you my face when the time is right. I wanted to do it before I saw them. Enju, what you mean by that? Zuzu. Izuku, I'll tell you once we are at home. Girls. Momo, hi, but wait, Momo, do you know about it? Momo, yeah, he told me before. Girls, correct? As they got home, Izuku told them and they were furious, and with Enju lighting she almost took everyone out, but luckily she didn't. That's the end of this chapter. Till next time, Momo lover out. As UA started, the 5 of them got in through recommendations as Izuku past didn't know who he was. His past had it rough not knowing where Izuku went. Even though they were told not to look for him, they still did it. Izumi, It's been years since Oni-chan left. Where is he? Katsumi, I don't know, but my heart is hurting for some reason and I can't let it go for some reason. Shoka, don't you think it's Zuzu? I mean, like there's something wrong and we need to help him. Hopefully it's no girls involved. Izumi, yeah, he need to be with his, we can only save him. Shoto, why do we need to save him? He is weak, he can do 𝐬𝗔𝗔 Bakugo. Once my sister marry his sorry, but Ima kill him. As Izuku and his 𝐻𝗪𝗻 were walking to class 1A, he heard shouting and he was not pleased by both of the voices that were being made from. Izuku, why is it that I have to go through hell again? Akari, you don't have to worry, it's not like they are gonna recognize you anyways. Izzy, Izuku, you right, but for some reason I'm gonna get exposed though, so thank you for the upside of it until then. Akari, you're welcome. As they walked inside, they noticed a variety of people was staring at them, including a certain perverted midget, and Akari literally cringed at his thoughts. Lily, what's wrong? Akari. Akari, that perverted grape thought of something sexual. As she said that, every girl had literally looked at him with disgust and not sitting towards him. A certain brown-haired girl tried to approach Izuku again but was met with lightning, and she looked to see Enju covered in her own lighting that piqued an idiot interest. Enju, didn't you learn your lesson the last time? Why are you trying to make my man fall for you? Everyone but Lily, Momo and Akari was in shock that someone as appealing as her had Izuku as a boyfriend while the boys was jealous of him. Momo, Lily and Akari, do we four need to beat you down so you can learn? Everyone was now in more shock, but for the tormentors it is really hurting them even though they just met them. Izumi, why do my heart hurt so much? I don't even know him. Katsumi, stop hurting, you don't like him, you like Icon. Shoka, stop heart, you only live. Izzy, Mineta, you lucky BS, you have 4 gore? Feels bloodlust coming from Izuku. Izuku, don't you ever go for my queens, you little dirtbag, I'll make you feel like you are in hell, you understand me? Said it in venom. Mineta shook his head rapidly, knowing that the 4 of them are not for anyone. Izuku, you all taken so much time, our sensei is at the front. As they saw him, he looked like he wanted to cuss them all out, but he really enjoyed the view from what has happened and know not to PSS Izuku off with his girls. Aizawa, if anyone is willing to keep them in check, I'm glad it's him, but how long will he keep his identity up after the physical test? Akari heard it, but she knew what he meant and looked at Izuku with a worried face, and he noticed and obliged to why she is looking at him and gave her a nod saying, don't worry, I know what's gonna happen, and she smiled and nodded back saying, okay, I trust you with the girls. Aizawa, gotta say, if you all want to be heroes you got to pipe down a lot, and Miss Uraraka, if I found out that you were trying to pull a stun like that again, I will have no problem kicking your sorry but outta here. Some people tried not to laugh at her. A certain idiot tried to defend her. Ida, sir, that's not how you talk to your students. Doing hand chops. Aizawa, I'm sorry, are you paying me? Ida, no. Aizawa, then shut your butt up, I'm the one running this class. As Ida sat back down, Aizawa started. Aizawa, alright class, we are going to test your quirk to see where you are at now, go get dressed and meet me outside. As everyone did as instructed and went to the field. No, Mineta didn't try to peek because he was still scared of Izuku. Aizawa, now Hataki, do you remember what your score was back in middle school for the ball test? Izuku, no I do not, but I can do better than the last one. Aizawa, good, go all out, if you don't I will expel those who doesn't. Ochako, that's not fair. Akari, but going for someone money is. Izuku, bullying the quirkless is. Villains killing for fun is. We are here to be heroes and lead by example and not by force. If you are here just to be famous, go ahead and pack your things and go, because we are here to lead and not force people to give up their dreams. As he say that, Aizawa gave out a SHT grin and the tormentors a shake to what Izuku said. Aizawa, well said Hataki, now please throw the ball so I can see where you stand. Izuku, very well. Does the hand style for mud as he threw it and got infinity. Everyone but his 𝐻𝗪𝗻 and Aizawa, who knew he was gonna do that, were in shock, and a certain blonde-haired fool decided to rush him. Bakugo, you BSTRD, how did you do that? You gonna tell me so I see beat you? As he rushed Izuku, he stood there and everyone was worried except his 𝐻𝗪𝗻, and the moment Bakugo used his explosive quirk on him, the smoke cleared and saw that no one was there. BW Momo knows that the girls are ninjas as well, since they are gonna marry the same guy. They were amazed on how he wasn't there after the explosion. Izuku, you attacking your classmates is not hero like you, dog, you should be on a leash. As everyone looked where he was at, he was next to Momo, who had a smirk on her face knowing that he wasn't even hurt. Aizawa, Give me a reason not to expel and blacklist you. Izuku, he is just a scared little beach who thinks he is better than everyone, but he's not for real. As some people try not to laugh, 𝗵𝗃𝗀 was about to do the same thing but was stopped this time. Aizawa, I would expel you this time if you do it again. 𝗵𝗃𝗀 growled like a dog he is and left it alone. After that everyone went and took their test. Final Izuku Hataki Momo Hataki Lily Hataki Enju Hataki Akari Hataki Minor Mineta. No, I didn't even touch the melons. Point at Izuku's 𝐻𝗄 and starts going for them, and Izuku grabbed him by the throat. Izuku, bloodlust, I told you earlier about going for my girls and now you gonna have to pay. After a nice hour or so if whooping his, but he left Mineta with all broken bones and Aizawa walked up. Aizawa, you are expelled and blacklisted for the SXL conduct you had tried to produce against his 𝐻𝗄. Later they all were back in the classroom and it was time for Izuku and his 𝐻𝗄. Momo, my name is Momo Hataki, my quirk is Creation Lily. My name is Lily Hataki and my quirk is called Shadowing Everything including your shadow I can control at will. Akari, my name is Akari Hataki, my quirk is called Blaze Elements, every fire or heat I have I use it at will. Enju, my name is Enju Hataki, my quirk is called Lightning Bolt, it can run off my emotions based off the situation. Izuku, my name is Izuku Hataki, my quirk is Izumi, you're quirkless. Izuku, shut your butt up, I'm not quirkless you beach, it's called 𝗔𝗂𝗃 even though it's not. Izumi, brother come home we miss you. Izuku, that's a lie and no I'm not. Mina, why is it that you five have the same last name? Izuku, because we are engaged to each other. Ida, having multiple partners is illegal, please get rid of 3 and keep 1. Izuku, how about you shut the F up, you are not my father. Izumi, he's right now, come home and marry me. Shoka and Katsumi. Katsumi, no you little tramp, just me and Shoka, you not in this, you hated him, we didn't. Izuku, in case you forgetting, you two had broken my heart when you betrayed me with those 3, so I'm not marrying your dumbass with that slow but half and half candy cane having, but I already got my queens, if you ever think about hurting them I will take you to hell, you got me tramp. As they cried, Izuku seen an attack coming and dodged it, seeing that Shoto tried to attack him. Izuku, the F do you want, rip off Soka? Shoto, marry my sister or else. Izuku, takes off headband and opens his eye and close the other one, or else what? The tormentors were scared of what's in Izuku's eyes and didn't say nothing. Izuku, that's what I thought, don't you ever come near me or my girls unless you want your bones broken by me, and trust me I won't hesitate to kill. Ida, killing is wrong. Hand chopping. Izuku, so are your hands, but here we are. Most people bust out laughing after what Izuku said and Ida felt offended and with to Enju. Ida, excuse me miss, but you don't deserve him as your husband, let alone sharing him among other girls, please break up with him and go out with me, I'll show you a good time. Enju was literally pissed and her lighting went off, scaring him and those around her. Enju, you think Ima let Izuku go for your entertainment, who doesn't you think you are to command me to do such thing, I can literally kill you with this quirk, don't you ever come near me again. As everyone was scared that Enju is at the point of going over, Izuku went towards her and kissed her on the cheek and made her calm down and hurt his tormentor's heart. Izuku, how are you feeling now, lighting bug? Enju, blushes, I'm good now thank you, but like I said don't you try that again. Looks away, still kissed but calmed herself after talking to Akari. 𝗬𝗵𝗲 and 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲 came running in and saw Izuku, and 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲 came running with her arms open. 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲, my baby boy. Phases through Izuku. How, what happened? Izuku, I'm not your son, you disowned me for that little slut that lied on me, remember? 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐲, I didn't mean to. Izuku, please come back home. Izuku, no, why would I go back to hell where I wasn't belong to begin with? 𝗵𝗃𝗀, come back you DMN nerd before I force your butt. Izuku, you can't do SHT to me you barking dog. 𝗵𝗃𝗀, what did you call me? Izuku, are you deaf? I called you a barking dog, and before you move a muscle just know I will fold your beach, but along with the rip-off Soka. Both of them stood down but failed to realize that Nizu was there. Nizu, did I tell you're sorry but to stay away from Izuku and that you're his beach? 𝗬𝗵𝗲, but sir he needs to come home, being a hero is dangerous. Nizu looks around with Izuku to see if they have if. 𝗵𝗃𝗀, what are y'all looking for? Izuku, AF to give about you people. Kirishima, that's unmanly, they are pro-heroes, all might and green telekinesis. Izuku, did they told you what they done or no? Kirishima, what you mean? Izuku, what I mean is they neglected me and allow their child to abuse me, and guess what All Might said about me right before I got branded. Class 1A except tormentors and 𝗧𝗵𝗲, what he say? Izuku, that I'm a beach and I don't deserve a quirk that he has even though he was quirkless. Everyone but the tormentors were pissed that the #1 hero has neglected his ex-son and branded him knowing he was quirkless. Ida, he wouldn't dare do that, he's the best hero in Japan. Izuku, shows the branded label, use your DMN glasses and see what this say, dumbass. As everyone went up and saw that the branded by the #1 and 5 hero of Japan including Ida, and they now despise them for what they did. Akari, even though I already saw it the first time, you two are the worst parents, why would you do that to him to begin with? Inko, it's not if you're concerned young lady, and I advise you to cancel the engagement along with the other girls, you are the reason why he's like this. Lily, so it's our fault that you branded him over a lie that slot started. Point at Izumi. Inko went up to slap Lily but she phases her like she did with Izuku. Inko, what the hell? Lily, you do know I can press charges for attempting assault, right, and with enough evidence to, right? Inko, you can't do that, I'm a pro hero. Izuku, who was recording the whole thing, are you sure about that? Momo, yeah, because right now we can just do it and leave UA and go somewhere off the grid and have a family starting there. Inko, no, I will not allow you 4 to have your way with my son. Enju, for 1 we already did, and 2 he's branded and disowned, therefore he doesn't belong to you. Where? All Might, I gonna have to arrest you 4 for RP. Izuku, how can they RPE me if I consent? But Might, you are corrupted son, we are gonna free you from them. Izuku, so girls want to leave and never come back. Girls. Yeah, smack. After the girls answered, Inko slapped Izuku with all the hate in her eyes, and everyone saw that she meant it with pride and determination. Inko, you are a disgrace, I'm glad that we branded your punk butt. Realizes what she did and that everyone was there to see and hear that what she did was truthful. Izuku, and you see why I'm not your son. Beach, come on girls, we are leaving UA and never coming back here again. Inko, crying. Izuku, wait, I didn't mean to. Izuku, F2 Beach, you ruined the chances of you and the tormentors a chance of redemption, and I will be pressing charges. As he left, he kicked Inko off of him, and both heroes are booed along with the tormentors by the class. You two are fired from being a hero, and luckily for them is that they got enough evidence to put your butt in jail, and but Might don't think you didn't get recorded trying to hit his fiancée as well. It was when Izuku got smacked by Inko. Akari was recording the whole thing, including All Might walking up with a balled up fist. Luckily she had him phases through her, and if you are wondering, Momo learned most of the ninjutsu including phasing, so be prepared to go to court, and for you little shits who tormented him, you are blacklisted and going to juvenile. Kirishima, wait, there must be a misunderstanding. Nizu, shut your Bakugo. Todoroki, loving but up, you don't even know what happened before they came here, you dumbass rock. Kirishima, that was uncalled for. Nizu, then don't defend what you don't know then. Kirishima, High, after what has happened to the tormentors, Izuku was enjoying, he beat life well so far. Ochako kept on trying to get Izuku to fall for her and make him hers even though he is already going out with his 𝗧𝗵𝗲. Today was the final straw and his 𝗧𝗵𝗲 snapped. Lily, why the F do you want our man for you? Where? Why can't you give up on him? Ochako, he's my future husband, not yours. Not be a good girl and give him over without any damage. Enju, damage. Starts to light herself up and took aim. Momo, hold on before you let it fly, let's take this somewhere no one can see her body. As the others smile at the idea, Ochako goes knowing that it's 4 against 1 and that she should have gave up but was persistent. Izuku was in the background leaning on the wall, not caring about what happens to her. All he thought was that what she get if my 𝗧𝗵𝗲 loves me, it's gonna be like that. Ochako saw him and pointed him out. Ochako, look at that, your handsome fiancé, see that you are about to kill me. Saying it loud where he can hear her. As she say that, all of them look at him leaning at the wall and saw that he looked at them like he was about to stop them. Izuku, what, who said I was gonna stop you for killing her? I'm not gonna say nothing, I warned her not to F with me and now she gonna learn not to. As his 𝗧𝗵𝗲 and Ochako hear that, the girls proceeded to what they were doing, and Ochako last hope was gone when Izuku said that, and now she was fighting for dear life. But as they took her to a forest, as she was still fighting for dear life and no one hurt her, and then they tortured her, kill her and buried her deep where no one or animals can get to her body. The next day it was the USJ and everyone was excited to go including Izuku and his 𝐻𝐻𝐵. Akari, are you ready to go, love? Izuku, yes I am. What about you and the girls? 𝗲𝗏𝗄, yes we are ready to go. Daddy, as Izuku felt lustful looks looking at him, he knows what he's gonna do when they get home. Izuku, Lord give me strength on what's to come later. As they got in, Tsu was curious of where 𝐭𝐴𝐲 at. Tsu, hey, has anyone seen 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐲? Karo. Everyone shrugged including Izuku and his 𝐻𝗪𝗻 and trying their best not to make face. Class 1A, we don't know actually, she was here yesterday. Mina, wait, Izuku, did you say that 𝐒𝐻𝗪𝗏 wanted to talk to you? Izuku, yeah, but we were done after that, it ended peacefully. Lying. Mina, oh okay, so you think she overslept? Momo, yeah, glad she will stay like that. Toru, okay then let's go, then we will tell her what happened when she comes back. Aizawa could feel that they kill her, but he didn't care about 𝗏𝗏𝗏, so he let it go. As they got in the bus, they started to talk to each other while his 𝗲𝗪𝗻 was with Izuku with Akari on his left asleep and Momo on his right. Mean on him, and keyword tried not to fall asleep, but she did it anyone while Lily and 𝗓𝗓 talking to each other. 𝗓𝗓𝗓, I never get to ask, how did you get the thing? Izuku was confused on what she meant until she pointed to her eye. He comprehended what she mean now, and everyone paid attention after she said that. But no one knows what she mean by that. Izuku, can I tell you that later? 𝗓𝗓𝗓, yeah, I don't mind. Completely forgot they were on the bus. Mina, why do you got the headband anyways? Izuku, to cover the scar that's in my eye. Something happened to it and it messed my vision up a little. 𝗓𝗪𝗓, can we see it? Izuku, do you want to get hurt in any way or form? 𝗓𝗪𝗓, thanks for the warning. Denki, what warning? All he asked was that would we get hurt any way or form. Everyone deadpan at his stupidity except Momo and Akari. 𝗓𝗪𝗓, that was the point of the warning, he wasn't trying to hit me, idiot. Uses her quirk on Denki, hurting him. 𝗓𝗪𝗓, sorry for his stupidity. Izuku, it's alright, something tells me he's gonna be like this all year. As they made it in, something hit Izuku, 𝗓𝗓𝗓, Lily and Akari. Momo, you four okay? Izuku, we feel something and it's not good at all. As he said that, the portal opened and Shiggy came out. Shiggy, we are here for All Might. Izuku, well, too bad he's fired. As Shiggy was about to launch an assault, he stopped right beforehand. No pun intended. Shiggy, say that again. Izuku, he got fired for being a little beach. And I know who you are, Tenko Shiruma. Shiggy, how do you know my name, brat? Izuku, well, it's because I'm your cousin, we both had the same grandmother, she never abandoned you to begin with. As Shiggy shears tears that he has family. Shiggy, is there any way for me to turn over a new leaf? Izuku, always, especially when I'm around you less. It's Pachinko and her stupid family. Shiggy, why's that? Izuku, same reason why you became a villain but without being abandoned by our grandmother. Shiggy, everyone stand down, we are no longer villains. Villains, are you sure we need to kill All Might? Shiggy, don't worry, he is taken care of, we don't need to worry about him no more. Villains, for sure, if you surrender we do too. As they all did it, Tenya went to go kick Shiggy until Izuku put him in a state where Itachi lit Kakashi. Just like this, and he is screaming in agony after a few minutes, and Izuku out his headband back down. Mina, why did you do that to Ida? He was trying to put the villains down. Lily, they were surrendering is why, and he needs to be taken care of because no one told him to attack. Izuku has taken care of them, and instead of a beatdown they talked it out like normal people should, to be honest. Everyone other than Aizawa and 13 has seen that they did and was willing to leave with them without putting up a fight. Aizawa, is there a way to put Ida down or no? Izuku and his 𝗲𝗏𝗄𝗏, nope. Izuku, let him stay like that, if he tries to arrest me just expelled him. Aizawa, gotcha, now let's head back since we have run into problems. Class 1 Ida. Hi. Izuku had tried to stop his torture and luckily I know, but I had them as a jackass stopped it before it killed him and took his unconscious body to 𝗓𝗓𝗓. As he woke up, Izuku told him that if he ever does that again he will leave it as it is and let it consume him whole. He understood it and stopped his foolishness for the day. Trust me, it's more to come after the USJ incident. Shiggy told them what happened and told them he is willing to turn over a new leaf since it was possible for him to do so, and Nizu agreed to have him. Everyone but one accepted him for who he was, and in order for him to not use his quirk they put gloves on him. A certain someone tried to save 𝐻𝐸𝐽 from both Izuku and 𝐔𝐸𝐽. He tried to attack and Izuku disabled him, leaving him with only his upper body. Tenya, you fiend, why protect that villain? Izuku, for one, he's in rehab, he's trying not to be a villain, and two, you tried attacking the both of us and I'm defending the both of us. That's why I paralyzed you from the waist down, and you only did that to get to my fiancé 𝐻𝐸𝐽, and I'm not letting you some. Tenya saw 𝗎𝗎 and his family. Tenya, family and 𝗎𝗎, good timing, this villain here had paralyzed me for something I didn't do. Everyone looked at him stupid because they witnessed what he did, including 𝗎𝗎, because she already knew what he was trying to do to begin with. 𝗎𝗎, why do you even try for real? You think I'm in danger, but I'm not. Only one putting me in danger is you, Mr. Sonic wannabe. Tenya, what do you mean? You would rather go out with a villain than go out with a hero. 𝗎𝗎 looked at him with a disgusting look on her face. The certify that I can kill you and get away with it if I wanted to face, and it scared him. 𝗎𝗎, 𝗎𝗎, sir, can I do that part? 𝗎𝗎, yes you can, but hurry back, Aizawa need to tell you something. 𝗎𝗎, is it okay if my co-fiancé tell me about it? This is gonna take long. 𝗎𝗎, very well. 𝗎𝗎, Izuku, my live, come with me, the three of us need to talk. Izuku, very well, I'm coming. 𝗎𝗎 looked at Tenya. Parents. 𝗎𝗎, you not gonna stop them? Tennis, what you mean by that? 𝗎𝗎, I see that you disowned him then. Tensei, yep, he had this coming. After what Aizawa said, mostly canon, they were ready for the sports festival. People were coming up to ask them to train, and the girls accepted it. Izuku and 𝗎𝗎 came back after what they did to Ida, and doing the deed. Yes, what 𝗎𝗎 did turned Izuku on. They asked what happened and they told them everything, and they were ready for the festival. 𝗎𝗎, Izuku, can you and the others come to my office? Izuku, is it about somebody who want their job back? 𝗎𝗎, how do you know that? Oh, never mind, don't answer that, but to answer your question, yes it does, and they also want to challenge you for your rights and the girls. Izuku, do they want it die? 𝗎𝗎, seems like it, but somehow I know you gonna accept and humiliate them for what they did. Izuku, yep, so tell them I accept, knowing they are getting defeated. I don't need to see their repugnant faces, especially the women. 𝗎𝗎 tried his hardest not to crack a smile but couldn't help it and did it anyways. 𝗎𝗎, very well, my money is in yo winning anyways, good luck to you and the girls. Izuku, thank you. Lily, hey love, what was that about? Izuku, tormentors tried to take me back by a bet and tried to take me away from you. Momo, yeah, that's not happening. Izuku, we know they die trying if they do. Akari, what did you and 𝗎𝗎 did earlier, Izzy? Both of them blushed and they realized that they did it. Lily, you owe the rest of us. Izuku said it with a cold voice, scaring Izuku. Izuku. 𝐻𝐸𝐽s later came around, they all did it. 𝗎𝗎 had to sit out since she saw how big he was, and let's say that they had a fun time. For the next 2 weeks they trained and Momo had her Sharingans, but she wasn't the same as Izuku, but luckily for her she can turn hers on and off. She made it up to this since she was a fast learner, and Izuku was proud of her along with the other girls. Yes, they have the same as Izuku since they are ninjas. She made it up to this since she was a fast learner, and Izuku was proud of her along with the other girls. Yes, they have the same as Izuku since they are ninjas. It was time for the sports festival and everyone was geeked about it. Izuku and his 𝗓𝗏 was definitely ready for the sports festival. As they all went, Izuku seemed his past life. Walking to him. Izuku, what do y'all want? Izumi, a deal. Izuku, and what will that be exactly? Katsumi, that if we win you come back home, be a house husband and leave these wares. Izuku, you know not happening. Katsuki, you just scared you Diamond Deku. Izuku, you don't understand, do you? You people are just light work to me. I can easily win without trying. But since you want to talk so much, I take you on, but I'll say this, if I win y'all leave me alone and never come back with those idiotic people who branded me because of a lie that was cause. Katsumi, but me and Shoka had nothing to do with that. Lily, are you sure about that? Have her Sharingan out, seeing that if she's lying or not. Katsumi, yes, I am sure. Looks at her Sharingan like an idiot. No, I'm just saying that so Izuku can stop being a hero and be a house Huns, and to me Shoka and Izumi beach. But Izuku and the rest started laughing at the last part, and Izumi started to cry but was happy that she was in on having Izuku as a house husband. Izuku, Lily, you can turn it off, but no, I'm not coming back home to you so-called people. Shoto, do me a favor and I won't consider you weak. Give me Momo and you'll be straight. Izuku gotten mad since Shoto said that and lifted up his headband and put him in a injustice, and Shoto was screaming in pain. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, why did you do that to your brother's son? Take it off of him right this instant, that's a demand, and break up with these beaches. It wasn't long that Izuku did the same thing to him, making him scream in agony. Izuku, does anyone else see my queens as an object? I can make this real simple and have y'all forfeit by default and having to not see you all again, so which it's gonna be, fight for it or lose by default. Izumi, we will fight. Shoka, no, let me and Katsumi do this. You is useless as Sakura, you little were. Inko, why is it that you are disrespecting my little girl? Katsumi, well, she lied in my future husband. All we wanted was for him to stay a loyal and not dead husband, but she effed that up and got him branded, so technically you and her can go die somewhere. You lumpy cockroach, you three are making it worst for me and Shoka. Shoka, Inko, well, if Izumi can't have him, be it and the both of y'all. Shoka, well, beat her, but before we get to his if that's what you see fit, you lumpy beach, and remember you branded him for her bullshit, so she's definitely not having him. Izuku, none of you beaches are having me, so correct yourself before I correct your butt with a painful but whooping. Katsumi and Shoka, you can whoop me if you want, daddy. He's our daddy, back off beach. ELA had their Sharingan on Lily. Darling, let's go before we kill a beach. The rest of the yeah, as they left, the girls are ready to kill but are failed to realize that they are in for a rude awakening in the Hatake family. As the festival went by, Izuku and his 𝐴𝐻𝗄 was ahead of the pack and already started their domination over the others, including the tormentors. The cavalry battle, Izuku and his 𝐴𝐻𝗄 had teamed up since they were allowed to have more than 4 and had Momo on top. They already won the cavalry with a total of 10k because of Izuku being first, and now it was time for the battle tournaments. Shoka vs Momo, Izumi vs Lily, Katsumi vs Enju, Katsuki vs Akari, Shoto vs Izuku. The rest was canon, so the list goes that Momo won against Shoka, Lily won against Izumi, Akari won Katsuki. Now it was time for Shoto vs Izuku. Shoto, give up now and give me your girls and I won't have to hurt you. Izuku heard enough of Shoto's constant demands and decided to take his whole face garments off, making every girl, including his tormentors, BLD lost at the sight of his face. Izuku heard enough of Shoto's constant demands and decided to take his whole face garments off, making every girl, including his tormentors, BLD lost at the sight of his face like this, and imagine the Sharingan in his left eye with the scar. As he showed his face, Inko and 𝗧𝗵𝗲, now noticing that he got something in his eye and went out there before he started. Inko, who told you to plant that in your eye? Forfeit right now so we can take that out your eye. Izuku, and who are you to give me such a demand? Aizawa, Inko, get you lumpy useless, but outta there before I force your butt outta there, with 𝗧𝗵𝗲 following behind you. Inko, my baby got this disgusting thing in his eye, he needed to go the hospital. Aizawa, do I need to repeat myself, you ugly beach, showing his aura, scaring them both. Inko, okay fine, Shoto, help him come back to us. Shoto, no beach, this is for me and Shoka, not you and that little thank you call a daughter. As the both started, it wasn't long that Izuku did everything Shoto did, and Shoto was beyond pissed he couldn't lose to him, or else he wouldn't get Shoka to marry him. He snuck something in and said, do it. Izuku noticed it and tackled him. Izuku, what did you do? Shoto, if I can't have Momo, no one can. I told the assassins to kill Momo's parents so she can break up with you. Izuku smirked at him that he was one step ahead of him because his clones was there beforehand, but Izuku gotten hurt by Shoto, but he managed to defeat him and was declared the winner. Momo was saddened that Todoroki tried to kill her parents so she can break up Izuku for him, but she didn't know that Izuku had already had his clones there to protect him. The rest of his 𝐴𝐻𝗄 was pissed that he attempted murder. Lily, so you not gonna arrest him for attempting murder on my sister's parents? Midnight, actually don't worry Mrs. Hatake, this was recorded and broadcasted work live and what he said was in there, so you don't have to worry about us not arresting him, and someone get Mr. Hatake to RG. As Izuku gotten there, he was heavily wounded and Shoto was arrested for murdering, or so they thought, Momo parents, just for his own satisfaction. Momo is crying her heart out that her lover might be dead, but what she didn't know is that she got her Sharingan and doesn't realize it. Momo, Izuku, please be okay, I can't live without you, us girls can't. Enju, Zuzu is gonna be okay, it's not deep, I promise you. Momo. Momo had started to calm down and looked at Enju, and Enju noticed she has an Sharingan in the same place that Izuku got it. Enju, girls look, Momo got her Sharingan. Lily and Akari ran to see what she got and they see it as well and they are happy she is just like them. Momo, What you mean I got the Sharingan? I'm not a ninja like y'all. 𝗓𝗔, true, but with the sad you had it came to you make a mirror and look at it. Momo made a Marriott and looked at her eye and was shocked but it was starting to her so she closed it. Momo made a Marriott and looked at her eye and was shocked but it was starting to her so she closed it. This is what she saw and she is covert happy now but wishes that Izuku seen it. A little while later Izuku came out but it was saddened to the girls that he had to forfeit because he doesn't want to hurt them but they respect that because he values them over a prize. Momo had to forfeit as well and Izuku was looking like why would she, and she opened her eye and it was gone and Izuku thought she was crazy at first until 𝗓𝗔 told him that she has gotten her Sharingan. 𝗓𝗔, she got her Sharingan but I see that she can turn it off like the four of us. Izuku, oh, makes sense, then I see why I was closed after this. Momo, I can train you on that and you can be as good as us. Momo, I would love to clench his arm but please don't leave us again. Izuku, I won't, don't worry, I will never left you. As Midnight announced that Izuku and Momo had forfeited because of healthy and other reason, it will be a triple threat match and Lily won the match since she can outmatch the two together but she wanted to challenge Izuku because he was far stronger. Lily told him she wanted to challenge him just for the sake of who's strong. He promised her that they will have that match just not at the time and she agreed to it. Everyone had 2 months off. Izuku trained Momo and somehow someway she has masters it within a couple weeks into the month and now she can do anything that Izuku and the girls can do. What surprises them is that Momo parents came over to visit. Momo, Mom, Dad, what are you doing here? I thought you died. Momo, Dad, no, at first I thought we were until Izuku clones saved us from our assassins. Momo hugged Izuku real tight as he hugged her back. Momo, thank you so much Izu for protecting my parents. Izuku, you're welcome. That why I wasn't worried, I should have told you. Momo, yeah, you could had. As they hear a knock on the door they open it to see Kakashi standing there with a smile on his face. Got his headband in his eye still but had the mask off. Momo, who are you, sir? Izuku, he's my dad. Actually he's the one who trained me to where I am at. Everyone there but him now realized that he's the guy Izuku was talking about. Kakashi, I came here to say congrats on your engagement and the sports festival. Izuku, oh, I didn't know you saw that, and how did you know about the engagement? Kakashi, your letter being Hokage ain't easy, you know. Izuku, oh right, I forgot you are the Hokage. How's it at the village other than paperwork? Kakashi, what paperwork? Izuku, you the goat aren't you? Kakashi, yep, I'm sure am. Is there anything I show no? Izuku, yeah, my fiancée Momo got her Sharingan during the festival. Kakashi, oh really, does she know how to control it? Izuku, yep, she actually masters it with weeks of the month prior. Kakashi, really Momo, I would like to see it. As Momo showed him, she went through all of the Sharingans that Izuku taught her. As Momo showed him, she went through all of the Sharingans that Izuku taught her. Kakashi, very nice. Which one was the hardest for you? Momo, the last one that Izu taught me. Kakashi, Izu, huh? Well, don't worry, it was the same with him when I trained him. When you did it was all of them hard. Momo, at some point it was, but I gotten through it. Kakashi, good, and congrats on having all of them. Momo, use them for good, okay? Momo, okay Dad. Kakashi shed a tear that his daughter-in-law had called him Dad. Momo, Dad, since you are here I was wondering if you want to plan their wedding. Kakashi, you sure you just met me today? Momo, Dad, that may be so but as parents of the bride and groom we gonna have to at some point. Kakashi, okay, but Izuku, you do know if you get married you gonna have to be Hokage, right? Izuku, oh word. But do I have to choose between being a hero or being Hokage? Kakashi, no. Izuku, very well, and so you feel that? Everyone but Momo's parents, yes we do. They all but her parents looked at his tormentors. Izuku, why are you here? Inko, because we want you back. The police had arrived and no one knew who called them. They all looked at Akari who had the phone and she looked at them. Akari, what? Izuku, did you call the police on them? Akari, yeah, they broke the restraining order. Everyone else, restraining order. Akari, yep, I showed them in the police and it was set and they decided to go back and now there they go. After they graduated from UA, Izuku started his agency with the girls going with him. They got married and have a child each, all of them are girls. Izuku became the #1 hero. Only person who decided to do a stay-at-home wife was Akari because she knows that someone had to watch over the children, so she volunteered to do that and she does a great job at it. Izuku became the #1 hero. Only person who decided to do a stay-at-home wife was Akari because she knows that someone had to watch over the children, so she volunteered to do that, and she does a great job at it. Lily and Izuku child name, Anri Hataki quirk, flames and shadow likes, her family dislikes. Not being around both Lily and Izuku name, Anri Hataki quirk, flames and shadow likes, her family dislikes. Not being around both Lily and Izuku and Enju child name, Shumi Hataki likes, same as. Anri dislikes. Not being around Izuku or her family quirk, same as Enju name, Shumi Hataki likes, same as Anri dislikes. Not being around Izuku or her family quirk, same as Enju. Izuku and Akari child name, Matsuri Hataki likes, same as the girls dislikes. Not being around Izuku and Akari name, Matsuri Hataki likes, same as the girls dislikes. Not being around Izuku and Akari. Izuku and Momo child name, Alice Hataki quirk, fire breathe skip generation creation likes, same as the girls dislikes. Mostly the same as the other girls. Plus they out most of the years. The Midoriya family had a strong bond. His tormentors tried to break up the family but ended up going to prison for life for trying to kidnap their children. Izuku let his wives testify against them unless the judge asked him, which they did, and he also testified against them. They really hurted them the most since they were in love.